Opening pretty good.
It is opening. So you can make your dogs a little bit more fun, and depending on the flavor, they might even taste better because they look cooler. Hey folks, welcome to the Big Backyard with me, Big Bad Jay, and my son and best buddy, and we are going to cook something up on the backyard campfire. So I'm going to get you to lean that way, bud. Go that way. There, on that, we're going to cook. And what is it that we're cooking without giving them all the details yet, because we want you to stick around and watch what we're doing. What are we actually cooking?
Spider dogs.
A spider dog, which is made out of, what's the base product?
A hot dog.
So we're going to take a plain old hot dog, and we're going to make it into something beautiful and monstrous.
Spidery.
Yeah, so if you're creeped out by spiders, you better switch to another video. Otherwise, the rest of you stick around. As they used to stay up on stage, I don't know if you still hear that at public places, but stick and stay, don't go away. All right, some of the tools we need. We're going to need something to toast up our doggy on. Okay, so we're going to use this. You could use a stick. We need some hot dogs, so just some ballpark Frankfurters. You can go with your favorite flavor. You've got a knife there. Can you open that up, please? We're going to borrow that. And I'm going to talk through one, and then you're going to do one. I'm going to have my own pocket knife. And of course, you need a fire. I'm going to open up the pack. So I'll take my knife key set. I always have this on me. I'm going to get underneath here. I'm going to have a nice, comfortable seat. We're going to slice that open. And I pass you a dog. Now, we have to be careful here, folks. So what we want to do is we only probably want to cut about 1/3 of each side, because we need room on our poker to hold the dog. And we want to be careful with that. So you can cut this a lot of different ways, but I'm just going to put mine right down the middle and push all the way through. So you want to try that with yours, bud? Just slice it in the middle once. Give it a go. Do it nice and slow. Folks at home can watch.
Hot dog's tougher than my knife.
No, dude, don't be afraid. I know when you're new to knives, it can be a little bit scary, but we're going to push down. Watch what I do. So I'm going to push down here. Wait, don't do yours yet, because I'm going to get yours in a separate video. So I slice like that. And what I've done is I've cut one way, about halfway. It doesn't have to be perfect. Another way halfway. And I've already done this one halfway, folks. So what am I going to do next?
Cut
it that way?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'll move my hands out of the way, hopefully. And I'm just using just about where I've got the knife blade sort of ends, and this isn't a big knife, about 3 inches. Cutting that in there, and these are about your average size Frankfurters. So you see what I did? You want to try that. So you need to just push straight down, put your knife inside the doggy there. And what I'm going to get you to do, bud, yeah, just go slow. Flip it around.
4 already?
Yeah. So you need 4 on each side. And we're just going to try 2 for now. And if we're really hungry, we'll make some more. So I'm going to put these over here. You got yours cut, bud?
I mean, mine's a little less.
It doesn't have to be perfect. So what we're going to do is you're going to need to put it on a stick in a second to try it too. If you can put the fork into your doggy, and don't start cooking it yet. But what's that flame trying to do to your dog, even though you're not putting it over it?
It was over here, and the fire was just trying.
It's kind of hungry already. Now you're also worried about your cuts. I don't think they're going to matter. So place that about just over the flame. You can put it a little bit into it, but watch what it does, and give it a few minutes. It's got to heat up, maybe a little bit lower, but hold the handle. Try not to burn yourself, but
probably lower.
One of the rules. And let's just see, is anything happening yet? You got to hold it a little bit lower into the flame. There you go. Yeah, just towards the top of it.
Yeah,
it's on. What is happening? Anything yet?
Not really.
Okay. Well, we're going to let it cook for a little bit, and then we're going to try another one from a different angle. But let's just watch.
Oh, the juices are coming out.
Yeah, that's
so
good. It's cooking. Sign. And you could actually even flip it the other way. But notice the ends. Is there anything happening on those ends?
Not yet.
Are you sure? I see one side from this angle is starting to open up.
Yeah.
All right. So flip that hot dog, kind of flip it over upside down the other way. Let it go. You need a couple minutes to thoroughly cook it.
It's opening pretty good.
It is opening. So you can make your dogs a little bit more fun, and depending on the flavor, they might even taste better because they look cooler. But use your dog of choice. That is some standard Frankfurters. And buddy, what are you noticing now?
That looks pretty cooked, but not fully.
Yeah, but how are those flippy flappy legs
happening? They're very flappy. I need to.
They're very flappy. Flip it the other way.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then if you're looking like it's nice and dark and warm, They're already really cooked, but for those of you that are a little more sensitive to cooking stuff, what do you think, bud? Is that ready to taste? Hold on. You're going to taste it.
If it burns me, it's good.
No, just take a nice little nibble.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah. Careful. Take my skewer, could be anything, roughly in the middle. Slice them a certain way. One horrible thing that could happen, and we don't ever want, is the hot dog falling into the flame. But it seems to me the wind's changing directions here. Put that over top of our backyard campfire. Just let it get warm and see what's going to happen magically with these ends. Hot dogs are fun to cook anyway, and add some flame and it makes it better. If you're doing this at home and you're a youth, make sure your parents or guardians know about it, but look at those ends. They're starting to open up and bend in weird ways. Let's just watch that, and then I'll flip it. Just makes eating hot dogs better. The other way. Oh, that one's bending nicely. Wow, look at those little guys go. Now, look at that. And you can turn it like this way. It's going to get a little dripping and stuff. If you are over the open flame, you don't have to be quite as close, and a bigger fire will be warmer. Oh, look at that one's going nuts that way. Let's see if we can get this end open up a bit. Oh, that heat just causes it to go all kinds of weird. So I haven't tried that with banana. I think that would be catastrophic, but we'll see.
I just say it looks like it.
Yeah,
Looks like someone peeled a banana.
So, in review, you need a hot dog of some kind. This is some just ballpark Frankfurters, mystery meat. So I want to take one of the flat edges here. It doesn't actually matter, but they seem to have a funny shape to them, right? I'm just going to take my knife, and I'm only going to put it as far as the edge of the blade, and just push that down, slice right through. You can hopefully see that, and then we can just do the other side. This is something, if you're comfortable with the knife, and Scouts have your knife permit, you can definitely do that. You do want to leave the middle, because that's what we're going to put our stick into, or our tines, I guess, of this fork. So you have it split. Okay, there's one. We're going to do another one. Now we can get weird. I don't know what's going to happen. We can try an experiment. Let's cut it sort of one way here. We can do two, and we'll see what a double does. And then we're going to go even crazier. What do you think we're going to do? We did two. We have two cuts. Then we did 2 and 2. That's 4 cuts. We could. So I'm not sure how to accomplish that, but and do one. Yeah, well, I'm just going to take it across the angle and see. It might be too much. We're going to find out. And that's how you can learn, right? Go and experiment. And on the campsite. All right. Okay. It is. It's lots of fun. Now we're just going to do our standard again. So let's just turn the direction for you guys to see from a different angle. I'm just bringing this in as far as my blade's going to reach here. Okay. Do that on wood or pizza tray. That's just keeping everything together for us. You want 2 on. Now you're getting crazy. Okay, let's try that, folks. Hold on. One idea crazy at a time. So we've got a double. I don't even know which one this is. I'm going to give them a bit of space so they have room to move. So if you're really hungry, maybe we can get 3 on there. But I think that would cause that to not have the opening up. Now, before you put this on, we want to get a different angle. So hold that. They want you to lean in with the double dog. Get in there good and just keep it right where it's at. And we'll cook those 2 and we'll try the other 2. Don't eat them all because I want 1 or 2 as well. But I'm going to leave them on there. And they take, well, I guess it depends on the heat, but most flames is going to be, I don't know, 3 minutes maybe. Just can't be in a rush. Do you notice any curling on the fire, sir? A little bit. Remember, you can rotate them sideways, upside down. Now, I do like tines on a fork because we've got 2 prongs stuck in there. You stick one, thing can spin around a bit, and if you have a rough homemade skewer, that's going to be fine with those little bamboo ones from your budget TV store. Sometimes things roll around. We see that problem with marshmallows, actually. And that thing's going to get pretty greasy, I think. Yeah, any more curvature happening on those? Yeah, cook them up a bit more. We'll have a close look in a second. Yeah. How's it looking there, bud? With the double one, keep it going. Yeah, very good. I leaned in, but then you had 1 too, and I'm still hungry, but that's okay. The end one's not growing, so that's a double cut. Like just one slice on each end. So it's not going to have as much wiriness to it. I think 2 cuts on each end, so you get 4 little legs, like an octopus or a spider, each side, or any other weird creature. And that still slaps on a bun if you want. Some cheese, whatever makes it good for you. Onions, ketchup. We can't go wrong with ketchup on a campsite. What do you think, bud? We need another minute.
Yeah,
Let's have a look. I'm going to pass it back to you. I'm going to take them, bring them up close. Oh, that ends out nice.
Yeah, that's because one's.
But I think one's blocking the other, and the half one's opening, but not really.
Well,
So,
yeah, it's
what have we learned from our experiment?
half does not open that one.
No. So, you can take those doggies. That's all you get. Here's the weird one. It's got, I guess it's going to have 3 cuts on each end. I don't know how many that's going to give us. Is that 8 ends? We'll see.
Oh,
Well, hold on.
6.
Yeah, but 3 cuts is going to give us, I don't know. Let's see. Like, oh, see. Maybe we'll put this in fast motion. Don't have to wait 20 minutes for a hot dog. It's okay being fire, that's what goes Yeah, it's nice and good.
Yeah, there's 10. There's
Oh my goodness. Crazy.
This one has 10. It should work pretty well.
More like a kraken or a squid or a mutant alien spider. But
I mean,
definitely more fun for hot dogs.
at this point, you just have a flower.
A flower? You tell me when you think it's done.
I mean, depends how cooked you like it.
Well, I like mine well cooked.
Do you like it crispy? Do you like it minimally cooked but fast?
I like mine medium. And there it is. We went crazy with our cuts, put an extra cut in there to see how many legs would go flying there. But traditionally, you'd have 2 cuts on each end and get 8. Hey, buddy, how many legs on each side are you seeing? You guys can count along at home, too.
I see 6 on one end and 5 on the other.
So one didn't quite slice evenly or open properly, but that is a weird beast.
Cut down the middle.
And that's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other has 6.
Beautiful. Hold it up again, everyone. Take a look. Okay, that one's ours. You go make your own. Okay, you had something to add about our Wonder Marvel spider thing.
The main solution would be if you cut it over here, it would just be 6. Just this piece is.
So you could repair it. Yeah. Well, we're just going to try our standard one again, and you're welcome to munch that one if you want. You go ahead and chew that if you like.